Welcome to the third lesson in Module 2 at Ridester. In this lesson, we will talk about the ways that Uber and Lyft pursue a professional environment through their background checks and hiring process, and the benefits of maintaining a safe environment within your car through the use of cameras and phone mounts. The benefits of a clean background. Of course, the car itself isn't the only thing that needs to be safe when under the banner of a rideshare company. The driver also needs to be vetted and deemed safe to both drive and be around passengers. Some might see this step as a little bit inconvenient. Having your history rifled through can make anyone self-conscious. However, put yourself in the shoes of your prospective passengers. Wouldn't you like to know you're getting in a car with someone deemed safe by a major company? Uber background checks. There are certain things that Uber looks for on your background check. They check your country, state, and federal criminal records, the DMV, and the sex offender registry. They also trace your social security number. If you have any of these things on your record in the last 7 years, you may be unable to drive for Uber. Any felonies, violent crimes, sexual offenses, or child abuse. Any other serious traffic-related violations such as speeding over 100 miles an hour, DUIs, hit and runs, reckless driving charges, street racing, or other drug-related traffic charges. If you have driven while having a suspended license or revoked license within the last 3 years, you might not be eligible. Also, speeding tickets, traffic violations, non-fatality accidents, or moving violation render you unable to drive for Uber. Uber now allows you to enroll in driver injury insurance. Having this in the event that something bad happens helps make sure you're covered for lost earnings, medical expenses, and more. Lyft background checks. Lyft, like Uber, also looks for certain things in your background check to make sure you're fit for driving. Those things include not having any felonies, DUI, big traffic violations, etc. As long as you don't have any of these, you're golden. Ride-sharing safety guidelines. If you've recently changed your appearance, update your driver profile. This includes things like distinguishable change in your hairstyle, or getting rid of facial hair, or dyeing your hair. This helps passengers identify you, and the easier they can recognize you, the more comfortable they're going to be in your vehicle. Only drive in your approved car or cars. If you change cars, make sure that your profile reflects the car you're currently driving. You can easily switch between vehicles in your driver dashboard. Don't forget to do this. It will cause an unbelievable amount of confusion for your passengers if you do, and likely make them feel unsafe. If your passenger damages your car, never take cash from them as payments. Ride-sharing companies make it easy to report passenger-caused damage. They typically take care of the cost and bill the passenger. Always leave your Lyft or Uber emblem displayed when driving. This is another one of those steps that really cuts down on confusion. As someone who's taken Lyft and Uber before, you wouldn't believe how hard recognizing your incoming driver can be sometimes. As a driver, it is not in your best interest to bring other people along when you drive. This one may seem like common sense, but it's important you understand why this can impact safety. Though ride-sharing companies don't explicitly say don't bring your friends to work, it's more of an unspoken rule. Compromising the driver-passenger dynamic with a stranger will make your passengers feel unsafe. Here's a good perk to be aware of. You can now share your current trip with friends and family. This allows them to see where you are on the map for added peace of mind. Safety equipment. There is certain equipment you can employ as a driver that will allow you to keep your eyes on the road at all times. For example, a phone mount. You don't want to be fiddling with your phone while driving. Not only is it unsafe, but it's also unprofessional. Another great device is a dash camera or device capable of recording and dumping daily rides. A short search on the internet shows the possibility of aggressive passengers, accidents, and just bad experiences all around. A dash cam is probably the best way to document any incidents like that. If you need proof, just Google Lyft hula doll and see for yourself how much a dash cam can protect you and your driving career in a hairy event. Yes, it can be an expensive investment, but it's worth every cent. Booster seats are required for children under 4 unless stated by law. This applies to both Uber and Lyft. Check your state laws and make sure that all children in your vehicle are buckled in with a car seat or booster seat if required by law. The best safety tool is driver vigilance, but by far the most valuable tip is to be proactive. Stay aware of what's happening around you and listen to your intuition. You alone can make your passengers' experience safe. This concludes Lesson 3, Module 2, Background Checks and Safety. Refer to the lesson guide for a full recap. For more information on how to use the app, please continue to Lesson 4.